Steph got a better look there. Drops in the wing jumper. Curling out that three. And you're not guarding Monte Ellis. And when you heard about Jimmer Fredette. David Lee off the Beandridge delivery. And big-to-big passing working out.
David Lee is a clever scorer around the hoop.
There's Tyreke Evans' strength.
That's why you want to keep him on the outside.
Tyreke Evans to the 10 again. Lefty hook is long. But the steal by Monte, able to save it. And Steph Curry, the beneficiary. Thornton and Dante Green, Hickson, Fredette, and Tyreke Evans. Shot clock at 7. And Dante Green able to find the corner three. So both small forwards answering with triples.
Sacramento has a deep bench. Experience, excellent players coming in.
David Lee, pretty good handle. The bucket and the body. David Lee went behind. And so you're going to see him at off guard and at small forward. At 6'7", he's going to guard Tyreke Evans. That's a little baptism right away.
Yeah, he's got his hands full right now because we know what Tyreke can do, but certainly he's going to play some at both spots.
Jimmer Fredette, can he create his own shot? Well, he just created a three. There's Udo again. And another baby hook.
I love it. Left and right.
He was pretty solid. Charles is, he does have an offensive game, and he's going to end up having to work on defense like everybody. Well, pretty good segment there.
F.A. give it up. Garcia to a rolling Hickson. Udo bothering him there, and here's McGuire on the defensive glass. Dominic McGuire is a rough and tumble player. Charles Jenkins took the contact, made the bucket.
That's a strong point guard that makes that move.
I like that kid. I like him a lot.
There, he's 6'3", 200 pounds. He's a thick guard.
We're looking for size. We always have been. He's young. There's you know, 2 or 3 years for him to develop yet. So we'll just see what happens.
Klay Thompson putting it up and in. Took the ball. These guys are there for rebounding and defense. Klay Thompson's going to have to be that first option on the second unit. And Tyler forces another rebound.
That was excellent defense by Klay Thompson there. All the way.
McGuire to F.A. Udo. Look at the Warriors move the ball.
McGuire knows how to play. That's one thing that helps him. The other thing that helps him is he will defend. Or J.J. Hickson, the better low post player.
Steph Curry working on Fredette after the steal and lays it up and out. Didn't use the backboard.
Yes, he is.
I mean, one of those guys that had a terrific college career and is kind of overlooked in the draft and really shouldn't have been.
Doing things that we never thought he could do, quite frankly.
Thornton's 8, leading Sacramento. There's another Marcus Thornton near steal. Warriors get it back. And David Lee able to rip it down.
That's a nice little plan from Durrell. I was wondering why he threw it to Andres Beaters, but he knew he would get it right back and create an angle for David Lee.
Midway through the second, Warrior lead is 9. And Beater's got a piece of it. David comes up with a steal. Durrell able to finish.
Well, the Warriors double team bothering the Kings, and the Kings have got to move the ball out of that double team before it's formed. Yeah, Coach Westfall's wanting to get more ball movement this year, get that spacing better. Obviously, early on here, a few too many turnovers, and of course the defensive breakdowns as the Warriors doing a great job of moving without the ball.
Monte scoring off that Andres handoff. We've seen that a lot. And Fredette created his own shot there, able to laser in the jumper. So Jimmer Fredette. Shot clock down to 5. Jimmer Fredette hid behind the screen, missed the 3. Whiteside snuck in, but David Lee with the quick hands. So he's got Thompson and Beandridge cut without the ball.
Monte Ellis again 5 assists tonight. He's only taken 2 shots.
Not only a rebounder and a scorer, but Cousins has all kinds of skills.
All kinds of skills. He really does.
Tyreke missing the jumper. Durrell Wright with a rebound.
Sacramento Kings not making shots. In this league, you've got to make those open jumpers.
Durrell dropping in another 3. You know, when you lead the league making threes made. I would say your confidence the year after is at a sky-high level. Darrell Wright, there's no hesitation.
And there shouldn't be. I mean, you know, the Warriors, his teammates know how good he is. He knows how good he is.
You know what he's been working on in training camp, Bob, is he's shooting from about 3 feet deeper than the line. Knowing that they're going to be closing on him and thinking about that, he still wants the amount of time to get it off.
Fredette.
This kid's
knocking
good.
into three. I tell you, I like that. Tyreek draws so much attention. Jimmer Fredette has been impressive. He leads the Kings with 10 points.
I love these rookies that come in and don't blink an eye.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you've got 28-foot of range, it opens a lot of possibilities.
Oh, look at that pass from Monte. He took the whole defense and then found Curry in the corner for a three. Get out. Mark Jackson got to midcourt and said, let's play for one here.
Yeah, they hit another three. They all have 60 at the half. Thought this was going to be a defensive team.
Well, they're holding the Kings to 36% shooting.
Yeah, they're doing
they have done a nice job on the Kings. Another breakdown.
Curry's got 10. Monte's got 10.
Somehow don't have to play him on the road. We're pretty happy about that. So it's going to be very exciting, and not to mention the fact that the first few games are against some guys that have been in the paper quite a bit.
Tyreek Evans, what a shot. Beat the shot clock buzzer, 180'd it and flipped it up and in.
Well, they made them work to get that shot. They shut down a lot of avenues before.
Diederich's the offensive rebound. Steph thought about that three, and instead will go for the baseline. Speaking of fan experience, Steph Curry and Monte Ellis, they're not hard on the eye. Knocked out of bounds. It's still Warrior ball. You'll notice one of the new things on the shot clock right now, there's 4.2 tenths. This is a rule change within the league. They're showing tenths on the shot clock. That'll be something that will be different to your eye during the season.
And this is something that won't happen in 1 year or 2 years. It's over a long period of time. We want to be able to develop players so that when they get up to us, they're ready to play in our system. So very important, and we're already seeing early dividends. We believe we have a great coaching staff down there.
Evans knocked away. Good hands by David Lee. It's a 3-on-2. Lee in the middle. Klay Thompson finishing with the left hand.
He's big.
But it shoots the air ball. Klay Thompson on Jimmer Fredette. Nepe Udo horses that offensive rebound.
Oh.
It's off his leg, but...
Thought he was fouled.
Well, they got him on either side there, and he just was in a position where there was nowhere to go.
Fredette dropping in the three.
What's happened here in this third quarter? The Kings have they probably got a tongue lashing by Paul Westphal. They're playing much better defense, and it's harder to get shots for the Warriors in this half.
Still Warrior ball. David was looking for Epe Udo inside, knocked out of bounds. Warriors shooting it at 52%. The Kings at 42%. Klay Thompson to the rim.
How about that?
That's, Joe, I've always felt if you're going to score in this league, it's nice if you can have one thing, either go to the basket or you can shoot from the perimeter. When you have both, then you're a threat, and there you become impossible to defend.
So Tommy Mitchell, Klay Thompson,
I think
Monte, David Lee, and Epe, and Monte Ellis.
Second time he's done that move.
Well, here's the thing. Some people want to carry all the way there, but you don't have time to. And he knows how to out-quick the opponent and get that shot off quickly and still be soft at the rim.
Oh, Marcus Thornton returned the favor. Junior, he played at Pepperdine, and his younger brother ended up playing for the Chicago White Sox in their farm system. And his family oozes ability. And Fredette has been impressive.
5-point game.
Joe, in your coaching search, you also were impressed with Michael Malone, and he's Mark's lead assistant. Did a great job in New Orleans as they improved their defense by 9 points a game. Epe Udo putting it in with the right hand. Tell me about Michael Malone a little bit, because Brendan's son, very, very polished as an NBA assistant.
Well, he was extremely impressive.
As we begin action, and Bob, this has been a display of the youngsters. I mean, Jimmer Fredette for Sacramento has been terrific. Klay Thompson, Charles Jenkins, Jeremy Tyler have done some good things for the Warriors.
Well, first of all, these are great seats you guys have here.
What a block by Jenkins on Fredette. Edwin Ubeliz to McGuire down the lane to lay it up and in and draw the foul.
He's been good. McGuire's been good in camp. Jenkins has been great. The nice thing about Jenkins, Bob, is that he just looks poised out there. You trust Jenkins with the ball, and that's unique in a rookie. And watching the players practice, there's not one guy dominating the ball, and that makes a big difference. His team has good chemistry.
Dump it into David Lee. The double comes. Steph firing it inside for the dunk. And McGuire, I'll tell you, a 5-year veteran, he just knows how to play. Jim said that in the first half. He knows how to play the game.
Yeah, and look, if people were going to comment on the weaknesses of the Warriors, it was defense. And that's what McGuire brings.
Biedrins walled off. Monte in motion. Curry on the wing to lay it up and in and draw the foul.
Monte did a very subtle thing there. He angled to the right to try to split that defender just ever so much. He didn't want to go too far because he knew there were defenders in pursuit. But he gave Stephen Curry just a little bit of an angle.
Right with that pump fake. Shot clock down to 5. Curry had it partially blocked by Isaiah Thomas, so good Kings defense.
Well, their defense has come alive here. They didn't play much defense in that first half, but they've livened it up here.
Biedrins comes up with a steal.
What are we going to do here?
3-on-1.
But that's not the way to do it. Okay.
Very casual, and it cost them.
Yeah.
You can't. They got to capitalize on a 3-on-1.
A 3-on-1 should become a 2-on-1.
History, get your rhythm. And a lot of these, I mean, we've had some scrimmages in practice, things like that, but it's going to be tough entering the season with 2 preseason games under your belt.
Pick and roll with David Lee. Kings play it well. Monte, corner 3.
They get away with that, though. They got to take that long first step, change pivot feet. I used to do that all the time. That's a tough finish. And
Monte Ellis.
That's a unique player. He really is. I mean, that his degree.
Amnesty 1 year after they sign you, that's not a good thing. But hopefully for Travis Outlaw, fresh start in Sacramento. He was a monster in Portland.
Kind of like eBay, you take a bid, is what they say.
Yep, that's in the Amnesty situation. The Kings outbid everybody else. Final 8 seconds here. Kazoo from the baseline. And he drops it in. Julian Kazoo. So that will do it. It's a preseason game, but Mark Jackson's Warriors come up with the 11-point win. Got 40 from Steph Curry and Monte Ellis combined. Got 16 points and 8 rebounds from David Lee. Jimmer Fredette acquitted himself very well with 21 points. Marcus Thornton also put in 21. Epe Udoh with 10 points and 4 rebounds off the bench. He was excellent.